what keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is my drive. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing. If I'm gonna take the extra time out of my day to do something, I'm gonna give it my all. I want to be the best at it. I know bodybuilding is frowned upon and say you the best, you will be the best. I don't care. If I'm doing it, I'm going to give it my all because I want to be the best. I don't I don't cheat on my diet. I don't care what it is. I'm not eating no extra gram of peanut butter. I ain't taking no sipping no diet. I don't even drink soda. You know, you see dudes drinking diet soda. To me, that's weak. I'm a lock in. That's what a real dog is. A real dog can flip that switch, go cold turkey, and get in his bag to get the results that he want to get. You can't say you really want something if you're not willing to flip that switch, no matter how hard it is. Flip the switch and get in your bag. Put in the work that everybody else can't do or having a hard time doing so you can get to where you're trying to go. We got action.
Yep.
Hey, what up though, YouTube? It's your boy Takeover checking in again. We back with another video. Hey, gym was so dope we had to run it back a second time, man, before we hit that road. Y'all see where we at. They got some dope back equipment over here, so I'm finna get this quick back session here before we hit this road back to the crib. Y'all know what this is. Look at that. That's that hawk juice. Shh. That hawk juice, man. We ain't do no defined pre today, but we doing a defined pump and a defined creatine with that good high quality H2O fueled by that good old Holiday Inn breakfast. The heart and healthy breakfast. But I had about 3 bowls of what is it called?
Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran cereal. I had 4 peanut butter jellies. I had some French toast sticks. I loaded the plate up with some French toast sticks. What else I had? I had 2 sausages. They was nasty. Turkey sausage.
You had them veggie wraps.
Oh yeah, the veggie wraps. I had about 4 of them joints. Them joints, you some good carb, right? Wait till I get that pump going. Ooh. What else I had? Was it? Seemed like I had more than that.
No, it was just a lot of what you had.
But the boy fueled up, man. Hey, I think I got my sweets out of my system, man. I'm tired of sweets. Them sweets how you feeling like crap, bro. And then they give me acid reflux too. You know them sweets. I'm cool on the sweets. But I do want to stop and get a Chicago style pizza before we hit this road to take back to the crib. But when we stop at Wally's, I'm gonna get some sweets. I gotta get a couple cookies. But after that, I'm locked in, man. I'm ready to get back on the diet, man. Cause the boy getting a little too beefy. The boy getting beefy. I'm finna weigh myself and see what I weigh when I get in here. I'm gonna let y'all see it. But we finna get this good old back and biceps, a quick one in, cause I'm really ready to hit this road. Want to be home at a decent time so I can get me a good relaxation in my own bed. So y'all drop them hundreds, hit the links in the description. Let's get it, let's go. You live?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so he got the old school scale, like what you use when you go to the doctor's office. How much you think I weigh?
250. More. Close to 260.
258. Coach gonna be mad in the mofo. Nah, I'm still holding some water though. I'm still holding a lot of water. I am. You can see it in my face. I'm holding give me about a week. Give me a week of clean eating and I'll be down probably like 240. He's still gonna be mad, boy. Hey man, what? Give me 2 weeks. By the time they had that competition back home, I'm gonna be the yoked and shredded mofo in that mug.
Okay.
Including the people on stage.
Okay.
What? 2 weeks. Remember I told you the last time, 2 weeks I shake back. I shook back. And I did it way worse than this time, I think. But anyway, we finna go get this back work, man.
The walk of shame.
You see it. Whew. You got action?
Yep.
All right, guys, so y'all know I'm a sucker for them pullover machines. When you find a good pullover machine, you gotta take advantage of it. So we're gonna start this back session off with a few sets of pullovers to get that back nice and warm. Look at that good stretch. And I want to say this too, for the people who don't know. See, I can pretty much, honestly, get away with eating whatever I want. You know what I mean? You guys will see, I shake back really quick because my lifestyle is eating clean for the most part anyway. So don't try this at home. But what they say, proceed with caution. You know, I got my body figured out almost to the T. I know what I can and cannot get away with. Like I say, 2 weeks, I'd be done shook back, I have abs and everything. I'm just holding a little water right now, but it was a vacation, much needed. You know, I packed my meals, but I didn't eat my meals. I ain't gonna hold you. So I figured this is what I needed, a quick getaway, dope gym, great environment, good food, relax, away from misery, Missouri. But this is what I need, so I'm reset mentally. So now I'm ready to go back home and eat a little clean. I'm waiting on Coach to get back to me with my new diet. He ain't responded. I checked in Friday. He ain't responded because he already know what's going on. He'll probably hit me back when he see I'm back home. he been watching the Instagram though, so. But keep in mind, we eating, but I'm still being cautious with the choices I make. I'm being very mindful. So mostly we ate Mexican food, burritos. That's mostly what I ate besides the hotel breakfast. They had good breakfast. It was hearty, healthy breakfast for real. What that breakfast like $38 extra for the breakfast?
30.
Yeah, so it wasn't no junk. But that's mostly what we ate, Mexican food, burritos, steak, chicken, rice, beans. You know what I mean? The worst that was on the burritos was cheese and sour cream. But hey, when it's time to grow, it's time to grow. We got 25 weeks. But I got something planned beforehand. You guys will see. You just gotta stay tuned in. We're gonna add a little food to the plate. This joint right here good. Ooh. Right back at it, baby. Woo. Ah. Oh yeah, good stretch. That stretch is where the money at. Ooh. Ooh. Whew. Jeez Louise. We're gonna add a little more food for the last set. Ooh. We're gonna do that one up and down. Ooh. Ooh. First movement. Y'all see what's going on. First movement, man. Hold on. Can't even reach the back. Can't even. Boy, y'all lucky. That pump nasty, boy. Hey, hold on, let me see. Hold on. Pump nasty. So, here go my second favorite. Chest supported T-bar rolls. I never use this one. This one is made by MG, whoever that is. I don't know. I don't be getting caught up in the names and the makes of the equipment. I just like how it hits. So look at this. They got 3 handles on this joint and the targets different parts of the back. So we're gonna go with this one first. That's kind of like a low roll. Whew. I'm gonna probably use that neutral grip because it hits a little higher. Low rolls, I don't really, you can really get a low roll from a lot of different machines, so I don't want to target my lower lats on this exercise specifically. So I probably, let me see. Yeah, I use the neutral hand placement to target. I can't reach my back, but it'll help spread this part out, spread the wings out. You know what I mean? So when you hit that lat spread, you look like a butterfly, fresh out the cocoon. Now spread the wings when it come out the cocoon. Okay, I'm giving too much game. Too much game, man. Whew. Let me play it up, and then I'm gonna take a bathroom break because I can't hold no water. All right. Actually, what I should have did, let's see. There's an option to let it up. Let me see. Pause it real quick. All right, guys. So what we did was they got 3 different levels for your arm reach. You know, I got short arms, so to keep me from having to bend all down like that, we raised it up. Throw my straps on. Whew. That's good money right there, baby. Yeah. That's great money. I had to kind of lean up just a little bit because it's a little too high, but I'd rather be a little too high than a lot too low. You know what I mean? So I found my sweet spot with it. Grip it like this with my chest up just a little bit so I can still get a good stretch. Because if I'm all the way down, I'm gonna bump it every time. I don't wanna bump it. I don't wanna reset after every rep. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add 3 plates for the next set. That'll be the 3rd set. I'll probably do 5 sets over here. So let's get it. You cut it, let me find it. This hung gun heavier than the mofo. Ooh, shit. All right, guys. So we worked up to a top heavy set, 3 plates. All right, this mofo right here, real. Ain't no slapping 5 plates on here. If you slap 5 plates on here and get good money, you a bad dude. But y'all see, like I said, I've been eating a lot of food. But see, y'all see, I'm still pushing the pace in the gym. I'm still trying to utilize as much of that food in the weight room as I possibly can, you know. So that's the difference between guys who binge eat and don't be mindful of what they consume, just eating a bunch of crap, taking time off from the gym, taking time off from cardio and things like that. That's how you get fat. But you want to utilize that food and be mindful of what you consume. See, my approach when it comes to it is, I'd rather overeat with clean foods, mostly clean foods, opposed to just overeating, binge eating with all bad foods. It'll be easier to shake back, you know, once you overeat with clean foods. Because eventually you're gonna get burnt out of eating hella sweets. Like I'm already burnt out on the sweets. So just me cutting the sweets out alone is my body gonna start to get rid of all that excess water retention, just cutting the sweets out alone. And then me overeating the clean foods such as rice, beans, you know, chicken, beef, steak, things of that nature. You still can put on body fat for overeating clean food, but you're not gonna look sloppy as you would eating a bunch of shit food. You know what I mean? Then eating shit food not gonna make you stronger, and it's not gonna build tissue. Eating clean food will make you stronger, and you'll build tissue, muscle tissue or something. You know, we on that road to 600 bench press. What's up? Nah, this one. 600, you a bad dude. I wanna crack that 520, 525. Let's get this set. What's your set for? Let's see if we can get 10 with this. That's it for that. Whew. Shit. Man. Boy, sweating there. All that excess water, baby. Get up out the muscles. Whew. We get on. I might knock 30 minutes on the bike. Well, I'm gonna show y'all how I tighten up, man. Big takeover, you heard. They got a local bodybuilding show next weekend, actually, and the weekend after. They got the natural show, the one we went to, the boring one. Yeah. They got that one next weekend. And then Platinum show the following weekend. I got to be yoked. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be able to fit my shorts. that Nelly sent me. She got a flash sale. I might have to go order me a 3X. Cause I ain't gonna be able to fit the joint she sent me. It's all good though. But we finna go to the next movement and I'll see y'all over there. All right, guys. So we're on the third exercise. This is a very unique piece. I never used this. I just gave it a test run, a couple reps. This joint right here is cash. So let's see what we got here. Look at that stretch. Ooh. Ooh. That's good money, baby. We got it on 150. Let's go to 200. Woo. Oh, shit. I need more food on the plate, big dog. Shit. Woo. That cash, baby. That pump is insane. As y'all can see, I'm hitting all the machines that I don't typically have access to on a regular basis. Except the next movement that we're gonna do. I got that at the crib, but that's one of my favorites too, so I'm gonna work that in. The boy out of breath. I'll see y'all in a minute. So now we're on a lat pull. We're gonna do one more exercise after this. One more back exercise where it's gonna be rear delts. Then we gonna hit a bicep exercise and get out of here. We gotta hop on that highway. But this the lat pull that I was referring to that we got at the crib. Well, we really don't because this one is plate loaded. The one at the house is pin loaded. Meaning you can put more food on the plate on here. Whew. Let's see how this feels. I might have jumped the gun, guys. But you know, Big Take ain't ducking no wreck, man. You understand? That's good money right there. We gonna leave it right there too. We ain't gonna add no food. Whew. We ain't gonna take no food. That stretch feels so good. Good contraction. That's a good thing about eating all that food. Your pumps be insane. Especially with a pump product. Pump's insane. Whew. Just make sure you're getting that good, high quality H2O. Your body needs water. Don't listen to the people who tell you don't need water. 9 times out of 10, they don't know what they're talking about when it comes to nutrition. My rule of thumb is, if I can't look at you and tell you no nutrition, I ain't taking your advice. So if you look sloppy and weak, and you try to give me some game on nutrition, it's not valid. Because why would I take advice from somebody that look like Flobber when I want to be yoked? I want to look like an Abercrombie and Fitch model, but with 50 more pounds of muscle. You looking like Flobber trying to get me the game. Because if you know the game, you go apply it to yourself. Otherwise, what they make you? Dumb and stupid. If you know how to do something and you know how to do something to better yourself, and you don't do it, whether it's due to lack of discipline or whatever, not only are you soft and weak, but you dumb and stupid. Because what's the purpose of knowing the knowledge if you're not going to apply it to yourself to make yourself better? If you want to try to teach other people the game or the formula, you have to be a walking billboard for your knowledge. You know what I mean? You can't be all bent up out of shape trying to tell somebody how to get in shape, because you the commercial for yourself. You the commercial for your wisdom and your education. So that's just my thoughts on it. Hey, you can't tell me how to be disciplined. You ain't disciplined. Hey, set 2. I hit 4 over here. So this is the only pull down movement that we're doing today. Good stretch. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. 2 more sets now. We're keeping it at 8. Y'all want to get that rear delt machine to try. Blast them rear delts. Blast them biceps. So when I'm driving on that highway, I'm looking yoked up. Drop the top on that vet. I get that vet, the boy gonna be no shirt season. You heard? I might even let the curls grow back on. Curls blowing in the wind, showing them cuts. Drop that top, take the top. I don't want the drop top, I want the one where you take the glass off. Curls blowing in the wind. I got my no shades on for the haters. I'm Stevie Wonder when it comes to them haters. Listen to that. It bit walked off. Or that trip. You see it. Big takeover checking in. Whew. Set 3, let's get it. No shades, baby. One more of them bad boy. And the hard work is over. We do that last set up and down. All right, guys. So that's it for that. I'm gonna do 2 more movements. We've been here 55 minutes. That's good timing. So we knock these last 2 movements out, and we gonna hit the dough. But overall, this is a dope gym, bro. Very dope. A lot of serious people in here getting busy. A lot of competitors. A lot of unique equipment. The owner is very nice guy. Very nice. Got very good hospitality. Make you feel welcome for sure. We'll definitely be back though. Show them logo. We'll definitely be back in this joint. These are the type of gyms that I like. You know, I like stuff like this. Like all the commercial gyms and things like that. Like somebody once told me a gym is what you make it. That's false. You can outgrow a gym. Depending on if you want to be a big dog, if you're not going to a big dog gym, you're not going to be a big dog. You know, example, if your goal is to crack the 180s dumbbells and your gym only go to 150, rubber 150s, a gym is not what you make it. Like people say you can make lightweight feel heavy. You can make lightweight heavy, but making that lightweight heavy would never feel like heavyweight. I don't care what nobody say. If that's the case, you know, dudes always say that, especially bodybuilders. If that's the case, you take them, how you make them 120s look heavy, let me see you make these 150s look light. If you can make the 120s feel like 150s, you should be able to make the 150s feel like 120s. So let me see what you got, Jack. You can definitely outgrow a gym. You know, that's why when I go to gyms, y'all see when I go to gyms, I'm going to gyms with unique equipment. You know, then once you outgrow the gym, you leave the gym. Like the red gym that I was going to for the guys who's been here for a long time, I outgrew the gym. So I left the gym. You know, if your goal is to continue to elevate and a gym is hindering you from elevating, then you gotta leave the gym and go somewhere where you can continue to grow. You know what I mean? You don't let no gym hold you back if you're a real dog. But let's go to these real gyms so somebody get it. Ugh. All right, guys. So our score's up in this mud. So we gonna hit all 3 sets back to back, man. And I'm ready to It's a tight squeeze, but I like it because it keeps you from cheating. That's a tight squeeze, guys. God donkey. It keep you from swinging and jerking though. It keep you locked in place, boy. You know, for the big boys, you ain't gonna be able to use this machine. Cause I don't think you can adjust it. I think it's just locked in. So, I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. Let's get set to. Damn, with a whole machine. Hold on. I don't know. Where else he gonna do the high reps? Jeez Louise. Oh man. They do like a roller coaster ride. You know, when you get to the top and then shoot down, your stomach.
Yeah.
You like the whole drop. Boy, I used to be scared of them roller coasters. You get to that top, like you just look down, that motherfucker drop down. Whew. I ain't fooling with no roller coaster that day. I'd probably pass out. Shoot. I'm gonna do 4 of these. Oh yeah. Whew. That joker hit good, guys. We're gonna do one more of these. I'm gonna hit a set of biceps. Well, I'm gonna hit 3 sets of biceps, maybe 4. It's 132. Yeah, we hit that. And that'll be it for the workout. We do this one up and down. Oh. That pump nasty. I like this. It's a tight fit, but it hit them delts. I ain't never had a rear delt pump like this. Out of all the different delt machines I use for rear delts, this shit's really good. Maybe because it's, like I said, so tight and to keep you locked in place to where you can't use no momentum. So you really just targeting the rear delts. But my rear delts are stupid long. So, I'm climbing about this mud. Oh. Yeah, you can't adjust it at all. That's crazy. The most you can do is move this. Give you a little more belly room. Woo. All right. We finna go get on this unique bicep joint. I'll see y'all over there. Let me wipe down my machine. All right, guys. So this is the final exercise of the day. We finna finish off with some biceps on this knotless curl. Swell them up. We gonna go back and forth with it. When you're doing them bicep curls, make sure you're not just moving the weight. Make sure when you come up, you're squeezing the muscle. That's what a contraction is. Squeeze it. Control that negative stretching. Squeeze it. Don't just move the weight. I'll run it back right here. Oh. We're gonna do 2 more sets of those. And that's gonna be it. What you see? Big takeover, you heard? Who wants smoke? Woo. He got some good bicep joints up in here. This is a good one right here. You see, he keep it maintenance. Look how clean that chain is. He keep this stuff well maintained. That's one thing about AFL. When you look at they stuff like this with the chains, they don't keep up on the maintenance on their chains. Yep. 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 One more, guys. We gonna hit that last one up and down. Oh. Hey guys, so that's it for today's workout. We got it in. Hour and 17 minutes. We put in that work, man. Nasty pump, as you can see. Dope gym, dope little mini vacay. We got some great food in. I got all my snacking out of my system now. Like I said, we get on the highway, we're gonna stop at Wiley's. I'll probably give me maybe 2 sugar cookies. I want some cheesecake from somewhere. But we finna go get that pizza though. I need that pizza. And then I'm cool. I got a burrito that I'm gonna knock off later tonight. I want some pizza, some cheesecake, and then big takeover. Going back on the diet. But if y'all ain't dropped the 100s yet, do your boy a solid. Drop the 100s. Go check out them links in the description, man. Help yourself. One-stop shop, man. Posing mat, supplements, beard oil. What else we got down there? Walk pad. I gotta get my code from Nelly, man. Y'all want some good gym gear? I'm gonna put my code down there. Y'all just stay tuned, man. The description links, it's gonna look like an essay. We gonna be the new Amazon, you heard? But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla back at your boy. Hey man, I said I was done eating the sweets, but as you can see, we over here at whatever this pizza place called, and they took all day on my order. Some dude talking about I threw in some cookies. So this guy telling me to eat these cookies, man.